And then I think there's some other Stanley Kramer film screenplays that are part of the auction tonight.
Well, I'm a huge fan, and we're so appreciative that we have you to keep the legacy going and to donate such fine items to us.
Well, I also am very happy to be on the advisory board, and I think that Diana and the team have done an amazing job, and this year especially has so many important honorees and all eclectic, diverse. You probably wouldn't even have them all in the same room at one time like you will tonight, because it's from all over the different areas of what they represent. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. I do know what you're saying. Thank you so much. You look absolutely stunning. I can't take my eyes off of her outfit. It's like glittering. It's got this really bluish, purplish color that's a very beautiful color to have on such a fine evening. And thank you for all of your donations. And thanks for supporting Los Angeles Press Club and for interviewing with Osiris at 15 Minutes to Show.
So my name is Prince Mario Max Schaumberg-Lippe, and thanks for pronouncing it so good.
You're welcome.
It's a long name.
It is.
And I host the TV show Astro Royal for 12 years now on European television that is aired in Germany, Austria, and Switzerland. And we have a reach of 102.6 million households. And we are actually reporting about royalty and about Hollywood royalty, so the Hollywood stars and Hollywood news, because I come from an old family, obviously. So this is a topic very dear and close to mine, and so Hollywood and Hollywood royalty, something I really enjoy to talk about.
Is it something like lifestyles of the rich and famous, or is it just regular people and the rich and the famous, or just the rich and the famous?
It is interesting stories, obviously focused on royalty, and I tell you one thing, not always rich, but mostly very famous, because through these old families, but some are very struggling, so we also pick on those stories. The most important thing about royalty, these are stories from literally birth to their last day on earth, because we follow all their lives. Like, think of the little boy of Duchess Meghan. We know him from day one, and we will follow all his life. And that's a very interesting storyline.
Now, if some of these people are deceased or something, do you guys go into their families and catch up with them and find out what they're doing after, or find out how they carry on legacies and things like that?
Yes, that's a very interesting thought, because we only report about true news. So we're all about the facts. And we speak to them directly, to the families, to representatives. So we never go after buzz, because the buzz is very hurting for them. And you also hear them speak out now where they say, hey, Prince Harry says, I lost my mom because of all this gossip and buzz, and we have been followed too much. So I am very much into the facts, and there is so cool, and there are so many cool things and true stories we can report about, so there is no necessity to go after gossip. So we have just found a way to really cover the facts, and people love it.
You do a good job.
We did this for a long time.
We've got some other people we have to talk to, like Mr. Tony Dennison standing over there. Again, this is Prince Mario Max Schaumberg-Lippe. He has a wonderful television show. You also check it out. What's the name of the show? Thank you. That's 15 Minutes to Show, and you're talking to Osiris.
Osiris from 15 Minutes, and I'm also watching, and I adore her.
Schaumberg. I love your name. Tell us the name of the television show and how we can find out more about it.
Yes, it's called Astro Royal, and the easiest thing is just to go on the infamous IMDb and click on Astro Royal, and you'll find it. And you can also find segments in English on YouTube. Then, of course, we translate it also even in German, the Russian language. It's originally in Austrian, but we also have it in English. We also have it in Russian, so it's getting kind of global now, which I love.
We love it. Okay. Bye. Another 15 minutes already.
How are you, Osiris?
It doesn't sound so serious now. It's like, and who are you? Well, thanks for asking who I am, and who are you?
From? What part of what coast?
I am actually from Texas, via the East Coast, via Europe. I've traveled. I'm a world traveler.
Texas girls and Tennessee girls.
That's
I don't know why.
Down to earth. I'm a Southern
attraction
belle.
to them.
Southern belle through and through.
Well, nice to meet you.
So listen, I know that you did a show called The Closer, right? The Closure.
Closer and Major Crimes.
Yeah, and then you also know you're doing something, a new television series.
I'm doing a show called, doing a show called All Rise on CBS.
All right, and what is that? For those of you who have not heard of that, what is that show about?
It's about the courtroom scene in L.A. and I play the father of Wilson Bickel, who is a district attorney, assistant district attorney in Los Angeles.
You look like a district attorney.
Well, no, I play the.
Oh, you play the bad guy.
I'm the ne'er-do-well. I'm the gambler and the alcoholic and the guy who keeps getting in all kinds of scrapes. I'm the bad father.
Yeah, you're a father at that. Okay, well, listen, we are really looking forward to it. How can we find out more about the show? And how can we find out more about you and what some of your upcoming
Well,
projects
the show
are?
is on Monday night on CBS. CBS, 9 o'clock. This week, I think, is a repeat.
Okay.
And then they go back into regular episodes the following Monday. And then I'm on, an Instagram as Real Tony Dennison and
the real Tony Dennison.
well,
so for those fake Tony Dennisons out there, put it up.
I have a dear, dear friend and a business partner, and I didn't know any of that stuff. And he said, let me set it up for you. So he set it up as Real Tony Dennison.
Yeah, he's a good friend.
Yeah,
That's
so
a good friend.
So then I have also Real Tony Dennison at Twitter.
Yeah.
And Facebook. I think Facebook is just Tony Dennison.
Okay.
He's just Tony Dennison, but to those of us that have seen him in person and know him and love him, he's the real Tony Dennison. So look out for him. Look out for his show called not The Closure, but All Rise.
All Rise.
So that's a show he just described, and it's going to be great, and we look forward to seeing you on there.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you
sweetie, you're a honey.
Very nice meeting you.
Thank you. So
All the best to you.
Same.
Welcome. Stay well in LA.
I will. Thank you. You too. It was nice. You're very beautiful. Oh my goodness, Rosanna.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm excited to be here.
I'm excited to meet you in person live.
Wow.
I want to know, how many studs do you really have?
How many what?
How many studs do you really have? Remember the scene in Kill Bill where you talk about all your studs?
Oh, you mean
and you talk about, I got 2 in the ear, and all of the stuff you were talking about. So what's been going on in your world? What about projects? You're here tonight celebrating Mr. Tarantino and all of his special awards.
Yeah, I'm here to present the award to Tarana Burke.
Oh, wow.
So I'm very honored.
Yeah, and for those who don't know what's going on here, can you talk a little bit about how you feel honored to be here and what you're doing and the kind of award you're going to present?
Well, I think her award is probably the humanitarian award.
Humanitarian,
of course.
Yes. You just want to.
She's the queen of the Me Too movement. She started it 20 years ago.
See, a lot of people didn't know that.
Taking care of rape survivors and sharing their stories and empowering women, healing them, helping them heal.
Loving us, keeping us warm and safe, and letting us know that it's okay to be women now. We're all safe. We're sisters. We're trying to get that sister attitude going.
Yeah, we're human beings, all of us, and
That's right.
we all need to stick together. So there's, it's a gift to be here.
It is so good to see you, to have you here, to see that you are still in the mix, girl, and doing your thing out here, hanging out with all of us. So good to see you.
Nice
and
to
so,
see
are
you
you doing any more projects with Quentin, or is he expecting to do anything or not?
I haven't talked to
You
him.
haven't talked to him
in a long, long time.
Yeah. So it'd be good to see each other, be like a reconnection.
It'd be very nice to say hello.
Yeah. All right. Let's keep going.
He keeps going.
All right.
Making some films, crazy ass films out there.
Keep it going. We
Woo,
need people to
scary,
make
scary
crazy ass
stuff.
films.
Huh?
Okay, we need some fun, crazy ass films. Not so serious all the time. It's enough serious stuff.
Yeah,
going
I'm ready for some comedy. I like comedy. I'm ready to do something funny.
All right. Well, we're going to look forward to it.
Okay.
I'll be rooting for you.
bye.
Okay, babe.
Thank you so much.
Nice meeting you. Hey, how are you?
Good,
I'm
good.
Osiris with 15 Minutes to Show.
God
How you
bless
doing?
you.
You're one of my favorite actors.
Thank you so much,
So
darling. Thank
much
you.
work and everything. So you finally get to have some honoring going on for a change, right?
Yeah.
You're here tonight. Can you let everybody know why you're here tonight? And
I have no idea. No, a visionary. I don't know what that means.
you
But,
are a visionary. You know how long you've been acting and how many people have so much respect for you? You would be surprised. You are a worldwide famous name, everybody. They even speak in different languages about you all over the world.
Wow.
Did you know that?
I know I've heard, look, Mama, the man from Spy Kids. I've heard that in about 30 different languages.
But you've done so much work. So it's such an honor to have you here tonight and to have you
I'm having
being awarded and having a visionary. And
I'm
being
having
a visionary.
I'm having a lot of fun with restaurants. I know that much.
Okay, it was nice talking to you.
bless
We'll see you later in the evening. How are you? I've got 15 minutes. I'm not going to take 15 minutes, but that's what we do. We do 15 minutes live on the spot.
Okay.
If you only knew, where have you been? Why have you been hiding from me? I missed you. And I wondered where you were. And it's so nice to see you here.
Yeah.
I know you did a Stanley Kramer movie.
Oh, yes.
Back in the day when movies were movies.
Sure, but I don't know what
You get
year it was.
probably the year. I don't know what year it is, so don't feel bad. I don't either.
Okay.
But one thing I noticed right away is those really cool chic gloves that you're wearing. Do they have any kind of history? They look like they might be a family heirloom or something.
No, you know what?
What's going on?
My hair colorist is from Scotland, and she gave me these. She loves gloves.
Well, we really notice them. They really stand out, especially when you're wearing them on your hands. It's such a lovely outfit.
Good.
So how do you like being here tonight? What's going on? Talk to us. Talk to me, baby.
I am thrilled. I'm absolutely thrilled. Never did I think that I would get an award.
For something?
Yeah.
What are you getting an award for? For all of you that don't know, what are you getting an award for?
I'm not. Is it all my work?
It's a visionary or humanitarian award, something like that, and a storyteller. I believe it's something to do with storytelling as well.
Well, no, the storyteller is Quentin. Yes. I've never met
Yours
him.
is vision. Oh, so you get to meet him for the first time tonight?
I know, I'm very excited.
Oh, wow. So that must be exciting. It's interesting how when people come onto, the stage, they don't see each other until they see each other at events like this.
I know.
Isn't that something?
It's crazy.
Well, I know somebody else wants to talk to you really quickly. Thank you for giving me your time. And it really is, you made my life, just seeing you. I adore you. You are very, very well respected.
Thank you.
Okay?
Oh my gosh.
Thank you. Wow. Oh my gosh, so good to meet you.
You too.
Now, Miss Birth.
You're just hi.
You are the one that started the Me Too movement. Is that right?
Yeah.
Like 20 years ago?
No, like 13 years ago, but yeah.
Oh my God. It seems like a long time though.
It has been a long time.
Come on, girl, talk to us. What has it been like? I mean, the energy, the effort, and all that you had to do to get all of this, to start it off the ground and get it jumped off. Talk to us a little bit about
I
that.
definitely didn't do it alone. It's a community effort. It always has been. And, Me Too didn't invent the work to end sexual violence. We are just a part of a larger machine that's been working on this for decades. And so I'm honored to be included. I'm honored that our work is being censored, but certainly it's a full movement that goes well beyond the hashtag and anything that's happened in the last 2 years.
Where are we now with the movement? I mean, we were just talking, I was talking to another news reporter standing here, and we were talking about how 5 years ago, you wouldn't have seen a group of women on the red carpet supporting each other. It would have been a lot of men, especially white male, on the carpet. It was so nice to see that diversity happening now.
Well, I think that's happening. I think, especially in Hollywood, it feels like, I'm not from Hollywood. It's not my world. But
Where are you from?
I'm from the Bronx.
That's right.
But people who I know here talk a lot about how they feel the change, they're seeing the change, and they're really excited about the changes they've seen.
So we know that you're doing a wonderful thing. Also, if someone wants you as a guest panelist for, this is a director right here. She did the first Women's Female Festival.
Hello, how are you?
Lisa Cosado, how can they reach you if they want you
Our
further?
website, there's an email, press at Me Too Movement on our website.
I'd love for you to be a guest speaker at my women's film festival.
Yeah, our website is press at Me Too Movement.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Honored. It's an honor. I am Osiris with 15 Minutes to Show. And I need you guys to tell our audience, you're so beautiful, I had to talk to you.
Aww.
Number one, both your faces were beaming from over there in the corner.
Aww.
And we are in post Me Too, so I've got to do the Me Too thing, okay? I love you guys. Tell us what you do. I know you do some kind of NBC Daily News correspondence. So talk a little bit about your show and tell us where we can find out more about you two and what your names are. And why you're here at this gallant evening.
Oh wow, we've got so many things to answer.
So we'll start with our name.
Okay, start with your names.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm Danielle Nottingham.
Danielle.
And I'm Jessica Vilches.
Hey, Jessica.
And we are co-hosts of NBC's California Live. So it's a daily entertainment lifestyle show.
You guys do so well, and you look cute. It's something to being cute and being on those shows because it's a lot of pointers on social media.
It's a lot of fun. I mean, we have a lot of fun on the show, and we get to meet some really incredible people. And
put out some really incredible information, everything from family to tech to travel to lifestyle, celebrity. So it's really, we run the gamut of everything, and it's just a lot of really fun information.
Yeah, and it's all about California, so we air in...
Oh, so it's specific to California, which is great.
Yeah, it's specific to California, so we try to teach people how to live their best California life and highlight the best California people, and like she said, the best California places to go, and just experience life,
Now, do you guys focus on just the Los Angeles County area? You literally travel all over California.
We do.
All over the state. Yeah, we broadcast in the Bay Area. And
so you do live, and you just go live to city every day.
So
That's what I'm talking about.
We have correspondents, and we air in San Diego, Los Angeles, and the Bay Area, and we'll have different correspondents that kind of go all over California.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, we love having you, and thank you, because the news needs that lively pep up these days. It's so, because a lot of the news is like it can be a little bit of a downer.
Yeah.
So with people like you, even if somebody doesn't want to listen to news, looking into those gorgeous eyes, they'll be listening to the news. Okay.
We're the opposite of the news. We're not the news.
Yeah, I think
that's...
You're on the news.
We're after the news.
You're in the news and on the news.
Yeah.
No. I think that's the best part. That's the best part about California Live, is that we try to bring life and happiness into everyone's life. It's the 30 minutes of everyone's day.
Oh, so it's 30 minutes long.
Yeah, where you can just, disengage and not have to, disconnect from the news. It's all about happiness. And
yeah, because a lot of people don't listen. I don't listen to the news, and I'm in the media because a lot of it is a downer, and people need some lively and refreshing things that are not so negatively stimulating, but people that want to hear some lively, good stuff about California for a change, rather than the negative stuff that we can pump out about Hollywood from time to time.
Yeah, it's real life. Like sometimes we have sad stories.
Yeah, but that's good. They're real stories.
It's human. It's about human nature.
And it's inspirational. It's about how you can relate and connect with that person. So it's really at the end of the story, and at the end of the day, it's all about how you can live your best California life.
Okay, so we will be looking out for Janice and Jessica.
No,
Danielle. Jessica and Danielle on the NBC Daily News that they do on your show. What's the name of your show again? Tell everybody again.
It's California Live on
California
NBC.
Live on NBC. Don't forget it. And where can we find you on social media?
You're making me think hard. At Instagram _ Danielle Nottingham. Okay.
And I am at Jessica Vilches.
Okay. Say your last name again. Vilches?
It's actually Vilches, so it's Vilchis.
Oh, Vilches.
Vilches.
I can say it.
You can
but
say
it sounded like you said Votes. Like that's why I said you said it again.
It's Vilches.
That's
Jessica
beautiful.
Vilches.
We love
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
California Live.
We will look up California Live. We will certainly see your faces if we can't remember the names, okay?
Oh, thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Thank you so much. Don't forget 15 minutes to show, live right here. This is Osiris with 15 Minutes to Show, and we're talking to the host of Wednesday's Child, who's been around for a minute, and she said for 25 years. Tell everybody your name in case they have not heard of
Sure. Christine Devine, Fox 11 News.
Right, Fox 11 News.
My husband, Sean McNabb.
Hi, Sean. How are you?
Very good.
Good. So talk to us a little bit about what made you pick a subject like that. That's a tough subject, honey, baby.
It's kids in foster care who need to be adopted. These are the older kids, the large sibling groups with special needs. And it was
so the older kids.
Yeah.
So there is a segment that focuses on the older children as well.
Yes.
How's it going with them? Because I know it's like when people adopt pets, everybody wants something small so they can have an influence.
Yeah.
So what is it like being able to sit down and consult people about why it would be a healthy thing for them to adopt a child that's at that stage?
Well, we've had over 455 adoptions.
Oh my gosh.
So we've had some really good success with some families created and going through their struggles together. It's a tough time for any family, as you may know.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Yes, we do. Well, you're doing a wonderful job. I don't know what to say. People like you, it's such an inspiration. And to be in a dark cloud, with so many things going on politically, economically, and things like that, to have that little ray of hope that there's somebody out there looking out for people makes me very, very happy.
Oh, thank you.
All right, Ms. Divine.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right, nice meeting you, and nice talking to you. How you got the hookup and how you became Mr. Robert Kovacic.
Robert Kovacic from NBC.
That's right.
I got very lucky to be part of the press club years ago, past president, and tonight I am your MC.
And you're our new president, aren't you?
No, I was termed out. I was 3 full terms, and I was.
No, he said it was
ran
turned
for
out.
the door.
No, but you're so handsome.
Oh, it's very sweet.
You know, good looks help in Hollywood.
I sort of like followed President Obama, but President Obama said, "I'm good." I'm like, "I'm good."
So how do you like being, doing the emceeing tonight? And I heard that Mr. Tarantino, is he going to show or no?
He is here.
He is here? Where? Is he roaming it down on the premises?
He's I believe, in a room and
being
with
held
Mr.
back.
Jamie Foxx. They're a little shy, not going to probably do much red carpet, but he really wants to be here tonight. I know he's thrilled by the honor, and we lost one of our great participants that was part of the LA Press Club, an actor named Robert Forster.
Yeah, I know who Robert Forster is.
And it was Quentin that put him in a movie that really put Robert Forster back on the map and really revitalized his career. And Robert Forster was one of the people that was the first presenters at the LA Press Club National Arts and Entertainment Journalism Awards. He's always been a great friend of the Press Club. And because we're honoring him tonight, it'll be the first time that his wife speaks after his death. Quentin Tarantino wanted to make sure that he was here
to get for that particular moment.
Because it really is. I think it's going to be a very special moment and a very special evening.
It is a special moment. The other thing is that I know we won't be allowed to take any photos inside, but I'm imagining that some of you guys, the bigger press people,
wink, wink.
the bigger people, wink, wink, can have some photos and stuff. Maybe you can share so that everybody can see that he was here and that he's going to accept the award.
We'll do that.
Okay, you're very sweet.
It's an honor to meet you.
I'm a longtime member. I've been in the press a while. It took me a minute. I started as a baby. I had to grow up.
And let me tell you, you may not know it, but there is the woman holding this camera is not only very steady, but she's very pretty.
Isn't she good? Yeah, she is. That's my girl.
She should be on the red carpet.
Her name.
The 2 of you are so glamorous.
Her name is Simone Sunny Smith, and she's so kind to help me tonight with the red carpet.
You really make.
And that's my girlfriend, Lisa Crossato. She's a director-producer.
Look at the
film festival. Yeah, so she's here with us. So can we get a photo of you with us?
Yes, but thank you for letting journalists be like you guys. That's great.
Urban legend about kids buying little baby alligators and then their parents getting okay, enough of this little creature and then flushing it down the toilet, and then years later they found that there were alligators living in the sewers. Well, in this movie, part of the thing is there's an evil corporation. They're testing a growth serum. They're sticking it in dogs, and they're throwing it in the sewer. And this alligator is eating these dogs with the growth serum until it becomes this huge alligator. And like Jaws, is just attacking, it's terrorizing Los Angeles. It's awesome. Now, in the movie, Robert Forster. Told you. Robert Forster plays a cop in Los Angeles who has to go down to the sewer, and his partner gets eaten by one of the alligators. Gets eaten by the alligator. He gets eaten by the alligator, and no one believes that an alligator ate his partner. But he knows, and we, the audience, we know. And then he meets, in the course of the movie, he meets a gal by the name of Robin Riker, who plays an alligator expert. And she doesn't know that alligators don't get that big, alligators wouldn't do that, but then finally there's photographic proof and people realize, no, there is an alligator in the sewer and it's huge. And so Robert Forster as the LA cop and Robin Riker as the alligator expert kind of team up to try to stop this alligator. Now, the thing is, they actually have this really charming love affair in the course of the movie that it grows. As they fight the alligator together, they get to know each other more. And they're very sweetly drawn. And the movie is written by John Sayles. And he does a really good job with it. And the characters are really well defined. They're really three-dimensional. One of the things about the movie for Robert Forster is he's this kind of beleaguered cop, but he's also, because this was happening to him at the time, he's kind of losing his hair. People keep bringing it up. He's really sensitive about it. It kind of makes this burgeoning love affair with Robin Riker a nice thing. Anyway, I'm reading Kevin Thomas's review of Alligator, and it's one of the best exploitation movies that year in 1980, and he's reviewing it, and he's giving it a really good review. Now, at the same time around this movie, John Sayles had just done the film The Return of the Secaucus 7, which was a big deal, and all the critics loved it, because he did it for like $60,000, shot it on 16mm, blown up to 35, and it was a hit of the Lindley Return to Secaucus 7 because it had this quality of lived-in relationships. They seemed like real people. They didn't even seem like actors in the movie. They seemed like real people. So Kevin Thomas is reviewing Alligator, and he says, these two characters that Robert Forster and Robin Riker are playing, despite the fact that this wild genre movie that they're doing, these characters are so well defined and so well drawn and so well acted by Forster and Riker that they could be characters in the movie The Return to Secaucus 7. They could have just been there, and then now they're fighting an alligator in this movie. So, that's a pretty darn good review, so I go see the movie, and I loved it, and I've seen it a bunch of times. Okay, cut to 17 years later. I've just read the Elmer Leonard book, Rum Punch, and I'm writing a script for Jackie Brown. Now, I know that I'm going to cast a character as Jackie Brown, like 99% of the reason I'm even doing the damn movie in the first place. Right. But when it comes to the character of Max Cherry, the bail bondsman, I'm thinking, who could play this character? And I had 4 names. I had 4 guys in mind that I thought could do a really good job. I thought Paul Newman at that time, 97, I thought he could do a really good job with it. I thought Gene Hackman, and I've always liked the idea of wanting to work with Gene Hackman. I still would love the idea of hearing Gene Hackman say my dialogue. I thought Gene Hackman would do a really good job. I thought Robert Forster would do a really good job. And I thought John Saxon would do a really good job. So those are the 4 guys I was really considering. But then I was thinking about, well, let me watch Alligator again. Because frankly, the character that Robert Forster plays was actually, it's so well drawn, he's so lived in, that I could imagine that guy being Max Cherry. So, the name of my character in the Belmont. So, I watch Alligator again, and I forget about the other 3 guys. I think, okay, look, not only is Robert Forster the guy to play Max Cherry, I watched Alligator twice, and I go, you know what? No, Max Cherry is this guy. I am now making Max Cherry this guy. So what happened is this guy was a guy in Chicago. He moved to Los Angeles. He became a cop. He started losing his hair. He met this alligator named Ramon. He fought the alligator. He met Robin Riker, the alligator expert. They killed the alligator. He quit the force. He became a bail bondsman. He got gloves in his hair. He opened up a bail bondsman's office in Carson, California. He got divorced from Robin Riker. And we pick up the story 17 years later.
You know, what you love to do with your stories is you take actual events and you love to fictionalize. And that's never more so than Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Well, there's an aspect of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood that has a ragtime kind of aspect. Because it needs an era and a bunch of characters that are real life and a bunch of fictional characters and mixing them all together.
I saw it last night. I hope you will watch it.
You saw it last night?
Yes.
Good timing.
Fantastic.